Let's start with the hard truth. Over 70% of people feel trapped in their jobs. They feel stuck, waking up each day to a job they don't love, just to collect a paycheck. Why? Because of money, mortgages, loans, debt, and family responsibilities. These financial obligations become golden handcuffs, shiny on the outside, but a prison on the inside. If you feel this way, you're not alone. It's an epidemic holding millions back from the life they want. This sense of being stuck is deeply disempowering. It makes you feel like a passenger in your own life. Dreams of starting a business, traveling, or spending more time with family get pushed aside, becoming someday dreams. Someday is a dangerous word. It lets you postpone your happiness indefinitely. We're taught to equate a steady paycheck with security, but are you really secure if you're miserable? True security comes from controlling your money, not just having a job. When you control your money, you control your choices. So, ask yourself, are you wearing golden handcuffs? Are you staying in a situation that makes you unhappy out of financial fear? If yes, listen closely. There is a way out, but it's not easy. It requires honesty, discipline, and confronting tough truths about what you're willing to sacrifice. The first step is admitting you're trapped. The second is deciding you're ready to break free. Stop being a victim of your finances. Become the hero of your own story. The path to freedom starts with a single, honest question. Are you ready to take control? Your future depends on the answer. Let's find out how. What is financial freedom? It's not about having $1 million, a fancy car, or a big house. Those are just symbols, not the real thing. Financial freedom means having enough income from investments or passive sources to cover your living expenses without needing a traditional job. It's about choices, the power to say no to what you hate and yes to what you love. Imagine waking up with control over your day, your time, your life. This is the dream behind the financial independence movement, a life on your own terms. For some, it's moving abroad. For others, it's starting a non-profit or being present with family. The why is personal. It's about aligning your life with your deepest values. Financial freedom is both a number and a feeling, a sense of security and peace. It's not about extravagance but sufficiency, knowing your enough number. Once you know it, you can plan your path. But remember, the plan is only half the equation. You must also understand the price you'll pay to get there. Financial freedom is about self-determination, living life on your terms. Define what it means for you and pursue it with clarity. The journey starts with knowing what you truly value. Let's bust a myth. Financial freedom won't magically solve all your problems. Many people work for decades, reach their financial goals, quit their jobs, and feel lost. They focus so much on the destination, they forgot to plan for what comes next. Happiness isn't a number in your bank account, it's an inside job. It comes from purpose, strong relationships, and connection to something bigger than yourself. Money can solve money problems and reduce stress, but it can't fix a broken relationship or give you meaning. If you're unhappy now, you'll likely be unhappy after financial freedom, unless you do the inner work. Money is a tool, not a cure-all. It can build a beautiful life or isolate you. If you obsess over money, you might neglect your health, relationships, and growth. Don't arrive at financial freedom only to realize you left the best parts of yourself behind. Be careful with the stories you tell yourself about money. Financial freedom is not a magic pill, it's a tool for more options. Use those options wisely to build a life that's emotionally and spiritually rich. The pursuit of money without meaning leads to emptiness. Build your happiness along the way, not just at the end. True wealth is a life filled with purpose, connection, and joy. Don't wait for a number to start living. Make meaning part of your journey now. Money is just one ingredient in a fulfilling life. Don't let it be the only one. Achieving financial freedom isn't magic, it's years of disciplined sacrifice. The first thing you'll sacrifice is your time. To reach independence faster, you'll likely work more. Side hustles, extra hours, learning new skills. You trade free time now for the promise of more later. But be honest, you'll give up weekends, evenings, hobbies, and rest. Time is the one resource you can't get back. Don't become so focused on hustling that you forget to live. The danger is missing out on life's small, beautiful moments. Be intentional, schedule rest, play, and time with loved ones even as you pursue your goals. If you don't, your pursuit of freedom can become its own prison. The goal is a life you don't need to escape from, not endless work. Your time is precious. Don't trade it all away. Balance ambition with presence. make sure your journey is worth the time you invest. Freedom is about living well now, not just later. The path to financial freedom can strain your relationships. When you're laser-focused on your goal, it's easy to neglect friends and family. You say no to dinners, trips, and time together. Eventually, invitations stop coming. Isolation and disconnection follow, even from those who matter most. Your partner and family may feel neglected or resentful, leading to distance and conflict. You might be building a better future, but damaging your relationships in the present. Relationships need consistent care. Like plants, they wither if ignored. Many reach their financial goals only to find themselves alone. What's the point of wealth if you have no one to share it with? You don't have to sacrifice relationships for financial freedom. Communicate your goals, involve your loved ones, and make time for them. Schedule date nights, one-on-one time, and calls with friends. These aren't luxuries, they're necessities for a fulfilling life. Protect your foundation as you build your future. Don't trade connection now for the promise of connection later. True wealth includes the people you love. The third sacrifice is your present lifestyle. Saving aggressively means spending less. Simple math, but tough in reality. It means saying no to comforts and joys now. Lattes, gym memberships, vacations, new clothes. You might feel deprived, especially when others seem to enjoy more. This sense of missing out can derail your progress. The key is balance. Don't deprive yourself of all joy. Find low-cost or free ways to enjoy life. Picnics, library books, hikes. Be creative and intentional about living richly on a small budget. Some thrive on frugality, others don't. Know yourself. The more you cut back, the faster you reach your goal. But make sure it's a trade you're willing to make for years, not just weeks. Don't punish yourself. Empower yourself with conscious choices. Your journey should feel like a choice, not a sentence. Trade present comfort for future freedom only if it aligns with your values. Make sure your sacrifices are sustainable. A rich life is about more than just money saved. Beware the finish line mentality, the belief that life begins only after you reach your financial goal. People put their lives on hold, waiting for a future that keeps moving further away. The finish line is often a moving target, more money, changing circumstances, shifting goals. If your happiness depends on a number, you're giving away your power. Years of extreme frugality can make it hard to enjoy spending, even when you've made it. Some reach financial independence but are afraid to live fully. Don't win the game and forget how to celebrate. Practice living your ideal life now, not later. Incorporate small joys and dreams into your current reality. Don't wait for a magical date to start living. The journey should be about building a life you love, step by step. Don't endure a life you hate in hopes of a better one someday. Find joy and purpose in the process. Make the journey as meaningful as the destination. After hearing about all these sacrifices, you might wonder if financial freedom is worth it. The answer isn't to abandon the goal, but to redefine it. True freedom isn't about a number at all costs, it's about sustainable balance. Your well-being is more than finances. It's health, relationships, purpose, and security. Sacrificing one for another leads to imbalance and regret. Success is harmony, not just a full bank account. Be intentional. Create a plan that's ambitious but not punishing. Allow for joy and presence along the way. Play the long game. Build a life you don't need to escape from. When your journey is balanced, the destination becomes a natural evolution, not an escape. The journey matters as much as the goal. True freedom is living a life you love today, not just someday. Make balance your guiding principle. We've covered a lot: feeling trapped, defining financial freedom, busting money myths, and facing real sacrifices. The pursuit of financial freedom is a series of trade-offs: time, energy, money now for something later. There's nothing wrong with this, as long as you're conscious and informed. Ask yourself, is this trade worth it for me? Does it align with my values and vision? Too much focus on money can leave you with a full bank account, but an empty heart. The real goal is balance. Financial responsibility, strong relationships, good health, and present joy. Build a life that's rich in every sense, not just in dollars. This is the path to true, lasting freedom and fulfillment. Now reflect. What does financial freedom mean to you? What are you willing and not willing to sacrifice? Are you finding your balance? The most powerful thing you can do is be honest with yourself about what you truly want.